Oh my gosh, my camera is stacked up so high now. Hey guys, so today's I'm coming to you with a back to school drugstore makeup tutorial. Super easy, really quick, maybe 10 minutes. If you can get down a good routine, practice it when you're not doing homework and studying. And yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy it, and yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, first off is your face products. So I highly recommend moisturizing your face right after you wash it, like just to kind of save your time at your makeup station. So yeah, so I already moisturized, and if you can skip primer, totally do it. Saving time is what we really need in the mornings. So yeah, there's that. But also you guys probably know some good drugstore primers, like there's the Maybelline Master Prime, there's the Maybelline Baby Skin. I heard Wet n Wild has some good ones, so yeah, just take your pick. So, moving right along, I highly recommend going in with a foundation or BB cream. If you can put it on quick enough, Maybelline Fit Me foundation and the Maybelline Dream BB Pure BB cream. If you can, as I said, if you can get it on really quick, it's really nice so you can get all over coverage for school. So yeah, but as for me, I'm going through different phases of like what I really like on my face and what I really do not like. Right now I'm all in like no cake at all, like take it away, like no, not a fan of the cake. So I've just been going in with some concealer. The problem with a lot of drugstore concealers is they're not super full coverage, which I kind of need for underneath my eyes. Like it literally looks like I get 0 hours of sleep, but I promise I do, I try. But I really need to get a drugstore color corrector for under my eyes. I used to have one, and I've got like a professional makeup one, so yeah, I'm just going to go in right underneath my eyes for that, and then cover up any spots. I don't know if this is a scratch or just a weird looking pimple back here, but I'm just gonna tap that on, and then over here I have a little bit of redness, so I'm just gonna smear that on just a teeny bit. If you're willing to spend more money on a foundation, I recommend it, and if you can find one that's not cakey for you, because really you're using more concealer than you should, well, than you usually do if you were just going in underneath your eyes. Anyways, blending this in super fast. I like to use my fingers underneath my eyes, and then at the same time I'll go in on my eyelids to get rid of any discoloration. Really, this doesn't save you time, but I'd much rather spend more time on going underneath my eyes than anything else, just because that is something that I really find that gets super cakey for me, especially if I have foundation and concealer on top of it. As you can probably tell, my under eye circles aren't all the way taken away, just because this isn't full coverage. If you guys have any full coverage drugstore concealers, let me know down below. But yeah, I recommend just going with a full coverage concealer that isn't cakey, just to save you time on color correcting and all that. I personally like to take the time to color correct because I really like snatched. Can under eyes be snatched? I don't know. Anyways, I really like my under eyes to be nice and one color. Okay. Next up is powder. I have the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 10 Fair Light. This is a bit too dark for me, even though it is summer. I just ended up getting the wrong shade. So it's a bit too yellow-ish for all over my eyes. Like really, what I could do is put this on my face and this underneath my eyes, but to save time, I'm just going with one Coty Airspun translucent setting powder. And I'm just going to go in on the back of my Morphe sponge and pat it in place where I put the concealer on my face. And then I'm going to take a powder brush to go underneath my eyes because I find it less cakey. Like, I know some people say, like, baking like takes away like all your fine lines and stuff. But for me, I don't see that. I don't know if it's just because my lines are too defined at this point. I don't really know. But yeah. Going with that, now I'm going to take a powder brush and just sweep it underneath my eyes and on my eyelids to set the concealer that we put there. Honestly, like, you could go out of the house in concealer, powder, some brows, and mascara, and you're pretty much good to go. Like, if your face isn't dull, like mine, how I had like quite a bit of redness and stuff, I'd be good to go, but I'm just super extra. So next up is brows. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Precise Brow Pencil. She's really short. I probably should get a new one real quick, but I'm just going to brush these puppies out and then fill them in pretty quick and light. Like, I'm not going to be cutting them with concealer or anything unless if I really, really need it. Probably for like the first day and like picture day and stuff, I'll probably take a bit more effort on my brows, but this is just like a regular good old day. The good old day at school. Like, I always recommend using a pencil if you're trying to go super fast. I also recommend the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I like it because you can go even faster with it because this is a bit waxy, so it kind of gets everywhere and it's kind of thick in consistency. But I use it a lot because you get more color on quicker. Anyways, so the Micro Brow Pencil, it goes out really quick and it's kind of expensive for a drugstore brow pencil. Like, you could spend like $10 more and get a Benefit brow pencil. So I think it's kind of a ripoff, sort of. But it's a really good brow pencil if you're willing to spend that extra money. I think the Brow Precise was like $7 or $8, $6 maybe even. This is the e.l.f. eyebrow gel. If you saw one of my last makeup videos, I was explaining how like I wish I would just waited and not gotten this eyebrow gel because they had the $2 one that had the mascara on the other side, and I just couldn't find it that day, and I really thought I needed a brow gel. Yeah, really, you could go in with a tinted brow gel and be done. Like, I wish I had a tinted brow gel, but I'm too lazy to go out and find one. So yeah, brows are done. Now we're going to go in with other face products. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush that broke in Mellow Wine. I didn't go in with bronzer because one, I don't have a good one that I really like, and two, I think sometimes it could be just an extra step. So yeah. And this is pretty like a neutral tone. Like, it's not super pinky. It's kind of, I don't know. But this one's super pigmented, so I try not to go in super heavy. I just kind of splat it on like that, and I wouldn't recommend doing swirling motions because that will get the pigment everywhere. It's not super precise or anything. So I just kind of pat it like that, and I'll put some on my nose as well once I get done with this cheek. Obviously, I kind of recommend getting one that you don't have to work so hard with, just so that it goes by faster. Like, I'll probably end up using one of my MAC blushes for school just because it has way less pigment, so I don't really have to worry about going too crazy. So yeah, this side got a little bit too much, but I mean, it's still summery, so I apologize if it looks like a clown. So yeah, you can always dull it down with some loose powder and just fix it up if you need to. It'll be really quick. You just tap right in and swirl around. Okay, next up I'm going to do some highlighter. I'm very excited. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls. I just love highlight. Like, I cannot live a day without highlight, even on a natural day. Like, even, like, I used to go to school with no makeup on and just put on highlighter. Like, That's how much I think it does for you. Next, I'm going to go in on the eyes. This is going to be one of our last few steps. Sorry if you can hear my chair creaking, it's kind of annoying. But, yes, moving right along, I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyelash curler and my CoverGirl Lash Bloom mascara. It is super good. It's flake resistant, so it doesn't flake throughout the day, so you don't have to worry about that. It doesn't really weigh down my lashes, so you don't have to worry about reapplying it if you're really one of those girls who loves some big full lashes like me. I also highly recommend the Great Lash by Maybelline. It's a bit more lengthening than volumizing, but it doesn't flake at all, so I like to use it on my bottom lashes sometimes. But if it was me, I'd ask around to see if there's like a universal mascara that you can use for top and bottom lashes just to save you time in the morning. Like, if you really like big full lashes on the bottom, then go in with that extra time, but that's just, you know, an extra step. Sometimes I'll just use the mascara, this mascara, because I always tend to go in really light on my bottom lashes because they're super long. They're like about as long as my top ones, maybe even longer. Now I'm gonna wait for my mascara to dry a little bit, and I'm gonna do lips, and then I'm gonna spray my face with some Mario Badescu just to kind of hold everything. And I highly recommend using a setting spray for school. Like, don't leave your house without using setting spray, because then your makeup will all melt away and it just makes it sink in better to your skin. And yeah, if you really want that pop and highlight, you guys probably know the trick to spray your brush and your face before you go in with highlight. I personally used to do that, but I find it more a natural glow from within. If I put it on then spray it, it just looks way better for me. Anyways, moving right along to lips, I have a bunch of different options for you guys. So obviously you can just go with the gloss and leave. If you like to use my tip that I did in my go-to summer makeup is take a red lipstick and just kind of dab it on and then slap a gloss on it, and it looks like your lips have like a natural color to them. And because lipstick stains, it stains your lips better. I have this old one from Revlon. It's called Big Apple Red. So there's this one. You guys know my Ulta Shimmering Lip Gloss. I kind of recommend Ulta brand. This is really good. I see the Ulta brand as a drugstore, even though it's not sold at the drugstore. It's very drugstore price. Like, some things are a bit more expensive, but yeah, I think that this is drugstore. And then we've got the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit, and then just this Wet n Wild lip gloss. This one I like to stick in my backpack for when I take it to school. So I think I'm gonna go in with my red lipstick on my finger. I like it because it is quicker than trying to put on actual lipstick, like the Wet n Wild one. And you don't have to worry about it like smudging or anything or having to reapply it. It just kind of adds a natural color to your lips, as I said before. And then now I'm just going to throw on my Ulta Shimmering Gloss. There's a lot of good glosses at the drugstore. I also really love the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. I used to wear this to school all the time, and I love them so much. And yeah, now we got the lips done, and now we can spray the face in place. Be sure to fan it so your mascara doesn't go in your eyelids, and if that happens, wait for it to dry and then take a Q-tip and just swipe it. Like, you could even do that in the car on the way. Like, keep a Q-tip with you at school in case if your mascara smudges. Like, it's a real thing, guys. But yeah, this is my back to school quick, easy 10-minute maybe makeup look. I'm super excited to be doing more back to school videos. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!